Going on YouTube? Cloverbell's here back with another Series 12 video, and we're finally kicking off the final month of Series 12. It's been a blast. It's been 7 long months, but it's time for a little curtain call, right? This is the light at the end of the tunnel. The World Championships are on the horizon, and now we're just going to showcase a final few Series 12 teams. And again, we've made 5 more rental teams for the month of August. So if you still need a rental team to try and climb the ladder and get back and climb Master Ball tier, you know, I've got the 5 for you. And starting with this one, what I like to call, again, the Clover 6. And if you've been a fan of the channel or been following the channel for a while, you know that, you know, this is just the optimal way that I like to play Solgaleo along with Kyogre, right? And here it is. Here's our Solgaleo set. So it's going to be Sun, Steel Strike, Earthquake, and Wild Charge and Protect. And we do have the weakness policy here. And again, this is the same 6 that we used back in February. And again, this type of team, you know, this is what I brought it into Series 9 Rose Tower with Metagross instead. So I kept the same kind of team, but instead just put Solgaleo in its place, and it works just fine. But again, we're going to have multiple ways to proc the weakness policy here. And if you're wondering why there's Wild Charge here, this is just to snipe opposing bulky water types like a Kyogre, for instance, or even like a Tapu Fini, or at least deal some good damage into Palkia. But also we can even snipe Charizards if we so choose to bring Solgaleo into a Groudon Charizard matchup, right? But that's the reason for Wild Charge. The Kyogre here, and again, before we had Kyogre as a Mystic Water, but this time around in August, we're going with Life Orb here. So we're going for raw, big damage from the Beluga Whale. So we also have the Ice move here. This is just for like Gastrodon stuff. So just in case we anticipate a Gastrodon swap in, or just to have a move in general to be able to click into Gastrodon, that's why we have Ice Beam as opposed to Thunder. But yeah, that's just how I like to play the Ogre on this kind of team. And to support both of them, we have the Tornadus here. This is a Focus Sash Tornadus, you know, very standard set here that you would imagine with Solgaleo and Kyogre. Of course, there's Tailwind. Of course, there's Hurricane. And then we have the Brutal Swing that can proc the policy onto the Solgaleo and break Focus Sashes at the same time. So that's why I like it a lot. And then here's one of my favorite fire types in the entire game, if not maybe my favorite. This is Entei here. Again, we've used it back in February. We used this back in Series 9 and stuff like that, and even like Series 8, you know, Entei was on a lot of our teams. So here it is again. Sacred Fire is a very standard move. Good into Zacian, good into Groudon, good into Venusaur, you know, especially in the Sun stuff. You know, none of those 3 want to take a Sacred Fire. And then for the Charizard stuff, you know, we always have Stone Edge or Snarl. Stone Edge is actually kind of new on this one. In its place, I had Extreme Speed back in February, but I realized, you know, just having that Rock move, because we don't have it on Solgaleo, is just a little bit more optimal. So that's why we have it here. And then, you know, if you have Tailwind into those Sun teams, you know, they're a little, you know, they'll be shaking a little bit, right? Because again, the Sacred Fire and the Stone Edge pressure is very, very detrimental to them. So Entei is really, really good into those Sun games. And of course, we have the Bulldoze for not only speed control, but again to activate the policy on the Solgaleo. All right, and then of course one of Cloverbell's favorite Pokemon, if not maybe the favorite, but you know that's reserved for Celesteela. We have the Grimmsnarl with the screen set, Scary Face, of course, for extra speed control, Spirit Break for those Palkias, for those Yveltals, maybe even the opposing Grimmsnarls, just to neuter their special attack. Just so that their damage output is just not so good, right? And, you know, against Trick Room teams, this is also what we lead, you know, just because if they're going to lead passive, well, then I'm just going to set up my screens and just mitigate all your damage and, you know, burn through those Trick Room turns. So this way you're not picking up, you know, quick KOs so easily. Rillaboom here. This is an Assault Vest Rillaboom. Before we had the Miracle Seed for extra damage output, but I decided to go with Assault Vest this time around, just so that I can be able to have stuff like U-turn and high horsepower. U-turn for like the pivot move, you know, just to like even reset terrain, if anything, and also high horsepower is really good against stuff like Incineroar and even something like a Zacian, for instance, right? And you know, it's mainly good for like Gastrodon stuff because, you know, Gastrodon might want to come into the Kyogre matchup, and we don't really have too much to hit it with other than like Kyogre Ice Beam and Solgaleo Earthquake or Max Quake. So having the Rillaboom option on the team is useful in that regard. All right, so that's the team. You know, I can't wait to showcase this in the final month of Series 12. Again, this is probably my favorite kind of team. That's why I call it the Clover 6. So without further ado, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. Hank. I have a friend named Hank. I don't think this is him. Okay, oof, wow, what a team. Holy cow, wait a minute. Yveltal Reshiram. I don't think I've seen that one yet. And there's a Suicune and a Ferrothorn. Oh my goodness. It's a cool team. Very bulky team. There's a Regieleki and a Landorus. Okay. Well, I have many questions. First question is, are you Life Orb Yveltal or are you Assault Vest? I would imagine that the Assault Vest... See, the Assault Vest could either be on the Reshiram or the Yveltal. And then one of them, if one of them has the Assault Vest, then the other one has the Life Orb. I think the Yveltal is Sash, I think the Ferrothorn is Leftovers, and I think the Landorus is White Herb. And then Suicune is probably Leftovers, right? Something like that, or Wakanberry. So how do I want to do this? The Ferrothorn is actually very annoying, but Entei can do the job. The problem is, how can I stop every... Well, we can get the speed control with Tornadus. And he doesn't have Fake Out. I would imagine Suicune comes as a lead. I'd imagine it does. I think I'm just going to go with the Lion early on. Kyogre in the back. And do I just go Entei? I think I have to, right? Something like this. Because we need something for the Ferrothorn eventually. Alright. Would Suicune come in and match Tailwind for Tailwind? That's what I want to know. And if it does, we're going to zap it. Regieleki Suicune. Yeah, see, this is what I thought he would do. Okay. So if he's going to go Tailwind, then what I'm going to do... So he's probably going to match me, right? Can he sleep me or burn me? No, he can just Scald. But alright, he has a Landorus in the back. Max Zap is risky, but I don't think he's aware that I have it, of course. So we're going to go for the Brutal Swing, and we're going to give him the Clover Tech and go Max Lightning, right? And that should just zap the Suicune. Then we can Tailwind next turn. And then this way we can at least break the Focus Sash. Yeah, let's just do this. Show me what you got. Okay, we max first. So we didn't max the Yveltal. Right, so this could be like... This could even be like a double up too. Like he could double up into the Tornadus and not go for Tailwind. But again, I'm still okay with that. Because then I get a free Suicune kill. And then Regieleki is just kind of sitting here against the Dynamax Solgaleo. So let's see what he does. So, ooh, screens Aleki. Oh boy. Alright, I think this still picks up on the Suicune though. Okay, there's the Brutal Swing. You know, I could have just Quaked that Aleki too, but zapping the Suicune is a little bit better. So this way he can't get Tailwind up, right? So that's my whole idea here. Alright, can Solgaleo pick up against the Suicune? It's going to be tough through the screens. And it just misses out. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright. Still okay. We still got good damage off. We did give Aleki the terrain. Oh, it's Citrus Berry. Alright, now did you go for the Tailwind play is my next question. Alright, and... Oh, it's Icy Wind. Ah, okay. Well, that doesn't affect Solgaleo so much. Okay, except for the crit. Okay, now would be the time to go for Tailwind, and then I can outspeed the Aleki. So that's exactly what I'll do. I'll Tailwind here, and honestly, yeah, I have to get rid of the Aleki now. He did click screens. What's in the back? 2 flying types, not good. So I do kind of want to Steel Spike. I don't know if that picks up the Aleki though. That's the problem. How do I want to try and do this? I also still need to try and pick up some KOs here. You might even just protect the Aleki here. Alright. I mean, does he have Protect though? I think he might switch it. Alright, let's see if he switches it. Let's go for a Quake here. This is very risky. He's got 2 flying types. Stays in. Alright. Is there a Protect coming out though? No Protect. Alright, so that's a free Aleki kill. Now, this might be his opportunity to go for the Tailwind. Again, very important to remove the Aleki here, so this way we don't have something to zap our Ogre in the endgame. Potentially. As long as we have the speed control, that's what matters. And I may choose to switch out the Tornadus here, just so that I have it for another turn. And there's a Snarl. Alright, well, I don't know what that does to Solgaleo, but, you know, that's fine by me. And let's see if this is the Yveltal or Landorus. Oh, it's the Ferrothorn. What the heck is this? You might even max that. So let's go into Entei here, put pressure on the Ferrothorn eventually. You might even just set up, and let's just zap him now. I don't think you have the Landorus in this game. I think I will just zap you. Does have Reflect up. So I'm going to preserve the Tornadus. I'm going to go with the Entei here. Suicune comes out. Alright. Is it Landorus? What is this? Reshiram. Okay. He'll take the zap. But we do have a terrain boosted Max Lightning. So third turn of Dynamax into the Reshiram. Good damage. Alright. And there's a Leech Seed. Okay. Fine by me. I still have Earthquake stuff. And now I would imagine the Ferrothorn protects. So what I can do now is snarl the Reshiram so it can't do so much damage. And then just try and Sunsteel Strike it. So that's what I'll do here. I can even Bulldoze, but I don't think that's necessary. We will go for the Snarl. I expect the Ferrothorn to protect. Which one's going to do more damage? This is my stab. 150, 75. I still think Sunsteel Strike does a little bit more. And I don't want to take recoil, but what I can also do is click Earthquake and deal more damage into Reshiram. But I think just getting some chip damage onto this thing is fine. And then snarling it just to punish its Dynamax. Which is exactly what he does. Now, maybe considering that he has Reflect Up, he may just choose not to protect. Alright, but he has to, right? This is an Entei. And then assuming we live, we can, you know, click the other button next turn. There's a protect. Okay, good. So we read that one. Now, if Entei can get off this Snarl on the Reshiram, that would be very, very good. All right, so we hit the protect. And if we connect, that would be amazing, which we do. So that's nice. Okay. All right, and here's the Sunsteel Strike. Decent chip damage. That almost could put it into Kyogre range. There is a Max Quake. Is that going into Solgaleo or Entei? Goes into Solgaleo. Okay, we take that. Okay. So now what I can honestly do is just double up here on the Ferrothorn because I don't really care about the Reshiram. The Kyogre can clean up from here along with the Tornadus. So that's what I'll do here. Sacred Fire on this slot and nothing is very effective here. I could just Sunsteel Strike again over here just for extra chip damage, assuming Entei doesn't pick up the kill. But let's see what he does here. He may even choose to switch it out also, right? Because he still has a Suicune in the back. Oh, I should have just accounted for that and wild charged it. That's my mistake. I expect him to switch it out now. But we'll see. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I should have I should have done that. But maybe with this chip and +2 Solgaleo can still pick up. It's gonna be close. Can I get it? Oh, we do get. Oh, that might matter. All right, Sunsteel Strike. Do get a Sunsteel Strike. Okay. Nice. That the burn will finish off the Suicune here, and there is a max burn win. All right, is that going into? Oh, he went into the Entei here, so that's good for him. All right, so now what I can also do is click the Earthquake button and try and kill. Oh, actually, I think he lives now because of the Leech Seed. We'll see. Yeah, but again, we have Earthquake, which can just pick up the Suicune eventually anyway. All right, the Reflect wore off. So did my Tailwind. All right, I do need Do I need Entei still this turn? He did zap me. I need it for the end game, right? So I'm gonna have to go back here into Tornadus. And I'm still going to click the Earthquake button. Just deal some extra chip damage here. Okay. We'll go into Tornadus here, just in case he wants to Quake the Entei slot. Alright, and we're faster. Okay, and we do connect on everything. Nice. So we get rid of the Suicune. The Reshiram is weakness policy. Weakness policy. Okay? I just want you to know that. It's weakness policy. And there is a Wormwood. Alright, is that going into... Ah, you picked the Tornado slot. Very smart. Okay. However, we're still faster. I just saw that I outsped it. Okay. So it is weakness policy. Alright, but now, how does he beat the Ogre? Technically. Because I have all this Water Spout pressure stuff. And I do have the Entei in the back. Alright, here we go. And I saw that my Solgaleo outsped the Reshiram, so I'm fairly confident that Entei can clean this up. Then again, I did just bring out the rain. So we'll see how this goes. But then again, you know, the pressure that Kyogre can bring is very strong. So we'll just click it anyway. He might protect. I don't care. And then we just clean up with Sunsteel? Or Wild Charge? Nah. We'll just do Sunsteel Strike. I think this is our more optimal play. I know that Reshiram is Assault Vest. He hasn't protected a single time. Yeah, see there. Oh! Protects the Reshiram. Oh, smart idea. So he does have Protect. Alright, well here's a Water Spout. I don't know how well Ferrothorn can take this. This is Life Orb in the rain. Oh, that's very good damage. Alright, which slot are you Leech Seeding? Alright. It's Power Whip. Ooh! Okay. Ooh, that's bad. Power Whip. Okay, not good. Okay. Leech Seed and Power Whip. Oh, that's rare. I didn't expect that. Okay. So we had Protect on the Reshiram the entire time. Okay, so let's go into Entei now. That makes me think bringing out Kyogre was a mistake. I probably should have waited for the end game. Because now this Ferrothorn can live. How do I want to do this? I think Bulldoze is the play, honestly. That should just pick up Reshiram here. But then I kill my own Solgaleo, so that's also bad. So I think we just have to double up here. Sacred Fire and Sunsteel Strike. Do I take the risk and try an Earthquake? No, I think it's too risky. We're just gonna go Sunsteel. Alright. Sacred Fire does connect in the rain. Oh, that just beats the Ferrothorn anyway. Okay, well then now we just win because Solgaleo is faster. Okay. So my mistake was to bring out Kyogre and then the Entei. So that being said, don't do that. Okay, but we still pick up here. Alright, so in the end, Entei was good. So Ferrothorn, so I guess Kyogre did the job, right? We chipped it enough where like Sacred Fire is still strong enough to pick it up even in the rain. Because Ferrothorn is still 4 times weak. Alright, but overall, not too bad. But yeah, the other play I'm thinking about also was I should have remembered that Suicune was in the back. So just in case he did switch, I should have just clicked Wild Charge. And then I would have been fine. But Screen Zaleki was weird to see. I was surprised to see that. What the heck is this team? Let's see. Okay, it's from Zelda. That's cool. He's Throat Spray Yveltal. Alright, that's a new one. He didn't even bring it. You would imagine bringing this into, you know, a Solgaleo matchup. What's this? Electro Web, Volt Switch, Protect, and Reflect. No Light Screen. What is this? Focus Sash? Okay. Alright. What's this? Dracomir, Earth Power, Protect. Okay, and you had the weakness policy. Of all the things to have, why? Alright, and then here's the Snarl. So this is so he did have Tailwind. So then where was it? Why didn't you just click that? Your Reshiram would have outsped everything. Alright, Power Whip, Gyro Ball, Leech Seed, and Protect. Alright, so here's the thing. If you're gonna go Leech Seed, you gotta go like Iron Defense and Body Press. If you're gonna go like Power Whip, Gyro Ball stuff, you gotta have like maybe the Assault Vest item on it and just go 2 attacks. Alright, yeah, you can't just mix both. Yeah, that's not quite optimal, but it almost worked out. Alright, what's this? Fly, Earthquake, Fire, Rock, Slice, Sword. Is this wider? Yeah, it is. Okay, so interesting squad, interesting sets, I would say. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. So it's Lunala Kyogre with Rotom-H. Rotom-H on a Kyogre team, what? And he's got Urshifu and Umbreon. Hold on, is that Water Urshifu? Because it wouldn't make sense to have Umbreon and Dark Urshifu. Alright, so he wants the dark coverage, right? To cover for like Yveltal and Calyrex, right? So that's cool. And then he has the Rotom for the Sun matchup, and then Kyogre just does things in general. So other than, I mean, like, Entei looks pretty good here to a degree, right? We got Snarl for like Ogre and Lunala, and then even the Rotom, and then we have Stone Edge for the Rotom as well. But I don't think I think I bring it later. Grimmsnarl, oh, actually Grimmsnarl looks great here. I mean, he has Tornadus. So what I can do is like, do I want to match Tailwind for Tailwind? I could. Thing is, I got Brutal Swing, so I can always do that. So what we can do is we'll he might even like lead the other stuff, right? Okay, we'll do it like this. We'll bring you, and then we bring you because there's two dark types. We gotta bring Grimmsnarl in the back. Okay, so my idea is to try and get speed control early and then go for late game screens. It's just like if he goes Tornadus Ogre and I go Tornadus Ogre, that's gonna be interesting. We might lose that speed type because we're modest but not max speed. Okay, he goes Lunala Rotom. Alright, if he led this, do you have Wide Guard is the question. That is my question. Do you have Wide Guard? And if you do you just zap my Ogre? Or do you just go for the Trick Room stuff? I'll tell you what. I'm going to click Brutal Swing, and I'm going to protect. I'm going to protect, and just to see if you got wider, if you got the move. And if you Trick Room, you Trick Room. Let me see the Wide Guard. Why else would you lead this? Or unless you're just going for Trick Room. Because I got two things weak to electric. I know that's why you brought the Rotom. Oh, he's maxing. He wants Max Lightning into Kyogre here. And he probably went for Trick Room on the other thing. But we'll see. Oh, he maxed this? Wow. So that means no Trick Room. And no, you know, the other move. No White Guard. Okay. Okay. Does that mean this is a double up into Tornadus? Rotom protects. Wow. Okay, very interesting. Alright, well, we're going to break the Shadow Shield. Okay. Alright, enjoy this. I mean, we are Sash on the Tornadus, so Rockfall. Oh, I see. Okay. Very interesting play. And now he'll deny me the other thing. Okay, okay. I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. I respect it. Okay. New plan. Alright, we have a new plan. That means we max Solgaleo without policy procs. Okay, and the Rotom is not Goggles. Alright. I respect that play. Oh man, but the thing is, like, I could have just clicked Tailwind and clicked Water Spout. Oh man. Alright, so here's what we do. We click Light Screen. And we click the Spout button anyway. Like, what's stopping me? I'm still clicking this. Are you a fast Lunala? Actually, you might be a fast Lunala. Okay, what's coming in? Tornadus. Ah! Okay, light screen. Alright. Oh, we're faster. That's very nice to know. Okay, Tornadus. So the thing is, he has a sash, so he's just gonna sack it anyway. So Tornadus for Tornadus, I guess. If he wants to kill my... Oh, he's going for... Ooh. Goodbye, Grimmsnarl. Actually, no, we should live this. We should live this. Grimmsnarl is too good. Okay. And he's still keeping my Ogre alive, so like, we still have a bunch of Water Spout pressure. Alright, we're chipping away at this Lunala here. And because my Ogre is faster than Lunala, that means I know that my Solgaleo is faster than Lunala. Because my Solgaleo is faster than my Kyogre. Okay. So, do I just max the Ogre later on? Alright, but we're getting all our screens up, so... He just sacked his Tornadus to the gods. Alright, what's coming in next? Is it his own Ogre? You're just gonna give me my... The thing is, if he does, I'm just gonna Scary Face. I'm clicking Water Spout again. It's Rotom again. Alright, so what we can do now is we can just Spirit Break this and then just Water Spout again. So that means he did not bring his Restricted. No, wait. That's dumb. Wait, no, I'm silly. He still has his own in the back. It could be like Okay. Lunala? Alright, so he brought... Did you leave Kyogre behind? Is the question. That could be a thing. You might have left it behind. And then I don't have a way to beat Urshifu later on. That's the other thing. So let me just Spirit Break again, and I'm still clicking the Water Spout button. I mean, he probably just protects Lunala again, but yeah, whatever. Alright, here we go. Goodbye. Nice Rotom. No Protect this time. Alright, and there's the Phantasm. Okay, defense drops. Alright, if he wants the Kyogre now, he can have it. Alright, but again, because he gave me... Alright, that does some chip damage. Okay, it's good. So here's my question. Did you leave Kyogre behind? You're much better off with a Dark type here in this case. Because you're going to be faster. Oh, he did not. He brought his own Kyogre. Well, here's the thing. Solgaleo can just win the game. I still have Light Screen. And I did not max. Wow. Okay. Brought both. You gotta bring one of your Dark types, right? I have a Solgaleo, so here's what we do. We click the Scary Face button, and I know this Water Spout is not going to kill. Okay, here's the thing. I can still chip it. Do I go for the miss? Or do I go for the Ice Beam? The Lunala could protect. I think I can still Opals. It's risky, right? Do I need to do this? I'm gonna do it. This for the video. Ah, see, there's the Wide Guard. Alright, I knew he had to have it. This is why I considered Ice Beam. I don't know. In my videos, I've seen so many Lunala Wide Guards. I've never seen them in tournaments. Alright, but here we are. Alright, so he's just probably going to pick up both here. But we did click the button. Alright, there's a Spout. We're going to lose both here. I could have just Ice Beam, man. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, we slowed everything. So now we can just Quake the Lunala, and then Kyogre can't break us. And we have Max Lightning. So that's exactly what I'll be doing. So here we go. Quake on this slot. Alright. Congratulations. Your Wide Guard saved you for one turn. Ladies and gentlemen, do not use Wide Guard Lunala. I've seen too many of them in my videos. Okay? They work for one turn. But they're not going to win you the tournament. Alright, here we go. Actually, I don't even know if this Kyogre can outspeed us. So this could be Scarf Ogre. Alright, because the Lunala went for white. Actually, that doesn't matter. Alright, we're fine. Goodbye. Alright, so we can do this. Lunala goes bye-bye. We get a Spadef boost, and we're just chilling here. So we'll just Quake again, and then just Max Lightning on the final turn. Alright, there's the Spout. Again, some damage, but not enough. Yeah, we should be fine. So we'll just Quake it again. And he can't do anything. because we have the Clover Tech Max Lightning on the next turn. Alright, enjoy this. Now, if he has Ice Beam, his only chance is to freeze me and then win from there, but that's more than enough damage. That's all I needed. So, again, could have played around the Wide Guard, could have went for Ice Beam, but yeah, alright, there's the Origin Pulse. Yeah, see, that's not doing anything. Is he even going to let me get a chance to click it? Alright, but let's show him the tech. Please let me get off the Clover Tech. Don't forfeit. Come on. Do your best. Let me have it. Alright, if you're waiting this long, there it is. There's the Clover Tech. Max Lightning Lion. Goodbye, Lion. This is why you run Max Lightning Solgaleo. Alright. There it is. Well done, well done. So we preserved the max for the end game, right? And we just let everything do a bunch of damage early on. So you also can play the team. Ah, there it is, the Sun team. So on this kind of team, notice how he replaces the Grimmsnarl and the Gastrodon with Venusaur and Regieleki. That's one way to do it. Okay, and see, here's the thing, right? Look at how Entei matches up into this. Sacred Fire pressure against Venusaur and Groudon and Zacian, and then Stone Edge pressure against Charizard, right? Now there is a Regieleki, but then we can just click the Tailwind button and click Snarl, right? Potentially. Or just Sacred Fire in general. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna do this. Alright, and bring the homies in the back. I think this is fine. Yeah, so no Gastrodon, so no need for Rillaboom. Notice how he locked in as well. Or she. Okay. Let's see it. Let's see it. Are you going to give me the Sun with Groudon? Are you going to give me the Sun with Groudon? Let's find out. Alright, names I cannot read. Venusaur and Incineroar. Okay, you can't fake out the Entei. Now, you could switch in Groudon, but I have Goggles. This is the adjustment that I made from February. I have Goggles Entei. So if you want to Sleep Powder the Entei, you know, by switching in Groudon and being faster than Entei, you got another thing coming. Okay, so we're going to not get our Sash broken by clicking Protect. Sacred Fire, show me what you got. Do you switch your Venusaur? Who's taking the Sacred Fire? Because you already swapped in your Incin. Okay, so you stay in. Where's the fake out going? Okay. Aha. Wait, what? Okay, guess you forgot how inner focus works. Except that's the only thing that can stop me if I miss. Okay. But he went into Tornadus, right? I saw that. Okay. Either way, I'm clicking Tailwind. And you go bye-bye. Show me the switch. Can you switch? That's the only thing that can stop this, right? If you miss Sacred Fire. But now with the tail, I didn't even need to Tailwind, did I? I could have just played Brutal Swing. Okay, so who is coming in? Is it Groudon? Ooh, I'll take a boosted Sacred Fire. I want him to sleep the Entei. I want him to sleep the Entei. Come on, show me that Sleep Powder. All right, Tailwind. Okay, or did you just go into Tornadus? Okay, you're not even gonna get a chance unless it's a Sash. Okay, there's a Sash. Okay, show me the Sleep Powder into Entei. Come on. And you're going down next turn. Sleep Powder. Nice. There's the safety goggles. There's the Clover Tech from February. Okay, or Clover adjustments from February. All right, now he just gave me the Sun. And who's got the speed control? Entei. Now what does he do? Zacian, Charizard, what is it? Incin. I mean, sure, I'm cool. I'm cool with this. All right. So honestly, like, I mean, I could go for like Hurricane stuff. I mean, if I miss, I miss. I'm just gonna chip you. All right, Sacred Fire. Like, you could fake out. You could. He could Rock Slide, right? He could Rock Slide. And you saw I just protected again. Alright, so I'm gonna protect myself. And then I'm just going to Sacred Fire this thing. You max the Groudon, you max the Groudon. Okay, he's maxing Groudon. Listen, if you get burned, unless you're Lumberry, if you get burned, this game's over. Because I got Kyogre and Solgaleo waiting in the back. And I protected Tornadus, right? It's just a little bit more optimal. I just don't want to break my sash. Yeah. Alright. Protect comes out. Come on, Entei. Show them the power of Sun-boosted Sacred Fire. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, that looked like it did nothing, but... Oh, there it is. That's all I needed. Game... Aww. So he's one of the few that runs Lumberry. Okay. Alright, goodbye, Entei. It was nice knowing you. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Because I know that you're not Assault Vest, and you could have Protect. There's the parting shot. Nope. Okay, so now here's the next thing. Now what do you do? And now what do you do? You know what I'm clicking. Alright, I don't need to click Tailwind anywhere. I already set that up. I'm clicking Hurricane. I'm doubling up on this. So we encountered the 1 out of 10 Groudons that has Lumberry. Okay. And now we just do this. Hurricane, Water Spout. Now what? I know you got a Spidef boost, but that's why we're clicking Hurricane, to kind of compensate for that potential damage that might not be enough to kill. But we've already chipped the Groudon. So now what? You can't swap in Zacian to take this Water Spout. It's gonna die. So this is it. Yeah, see? He's kind of stuck. Now, you could max guard, but like, what does that do? I just click it again next turn, right? Yep. Oh, that's all I need. Kyogre should definitely just clean this up. Goodbye. Yep. Yeah, I mean, this is a very quick game 3. This is the power of Entei against Sun teams. Like, the Venusaur is useless. And once you get rid of the Venusaur, Kyogre just wins. Especially with this Life Orb set. I don't need to max. Alright, show me the Zacian. And this is why you need Gastrodon. Alright, is it a Lecky? Zacian, okay. I mean, I can just double up. And I still have my Sash. So even if for some reason you live this, yeah, this is it. Game's over. What a way to end this video. Again, the Clover 6, I am just so comfortable with the Clover 6. Alright, this 6 has been my bread and butter for a very long time. And I'm glad to bring it back in August. Maybe I can try and find a variation for Series 13 somehow. Oh wow, that was a crit. Alright, that definitely just gives us the game. And here it is. There is the funny button, Water Spout. Goodbye, Sword Dog. Nice knowing you. Oh my goodness. Alright. But there it is. That's how you play against Sun. You just lead Entei and they don't know what to do. And there it is, folks. There is, again, the Clover 6 with the twin line combination of Solgaleo and Entei. Actually, we didn't even use it. But we did use everything piece by piece except the Rillaboom, right? Again, the Rillaboom is the one mon that you probably don't bring all that often, again, unless you see something like Gastrodon or... Yeah, that's really only the matchup you really want to bring it. Everything else just does the job for you, right? I mean, you've got Grimmsnarl with screen support. Spirit Break Pressure is always very, very nice. Tornadus, again, you know, just being able to click Tailwind and exert pressure with Water Spout is always good. And then Tornadus Entei is my favorite combination against Sun teams. All right, that combo has very rarely failed. It only fails if you miss Sacred Fire, but even then, you're still in such a pretty good spot. Like if you saw in Game 3, even though we missed it, was fine. And our adjustment from February was to take off the Assault Vest from Entei and put goggles on it, and you saw how it paid off against Venusaur, right? So that's the main idea there. And then against Groudon and Zacian, you know, Sacred Fire is just too good. Like we just happened to run into Lumberry Groudon. Of all the Groudons to run into, I respect it. I think it's a good item. It's like, if I had to rank the items on Groudon, what is it like? You know, Assault Vest, the Citrus, the White Herb, and then I would put the Lumberry on it. But hey, it still paid out. Like, we were just so ahead that it didn't even matter. And then Kyogre just cleans up because we know that it's not Assault Vest. There's no Grimmsnarl. There was no Gastrodon. So that's the whole thing there. And then we already know what Weakness Policy Solgaleo can do. And again, you saw the Clover Tech come in very nicely in Game 1 and Game 2. Even though we didn't really technically need it in Game 2, it was there. And you saw the value of preserving your max in that game, right? So give this team a go. Let me know how you do. It is my favorite Series 12 team by far. And I was glad to be able to showcase it one last time, you know, for the month of August. So we'll be back with another Series 12 video. We're still going to be doing Series 13 team building videos, by the way. So stay tuned for that. But until next time, guys, have a good night.